Yuck. Yuck, what do I do?
The American standard.
You dig it in the grass? There's nothing in there for you. Loaves of bread. There was a manufacturer coupon. If you bought 2, you get $2 back. So I thought that was a steal. Hey everyone, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be tackling things that I have been avoiding, like changing out the toilet seat, changing the fan in our bathroom that's broken, also deep cleaning the bathroom, cleaning out underneath the cabinets, and also getting some groceries. We were completely out of food. So I hope today's video brings you lots of motivation. Thank you so much for watching. Alright, so I'm going to start off by just tidying up the house a little bit. Anytime I have like a lot of stuff going on that I need to tackle, like DIY projects or stuff like that, I do try my best to clean up the house first, just so that way, as I'm making a mess with my DIYs, I don't have to worry so much about the house being chaotic as well. It just somewhat keeps the mess to a minimum. And like, who am I kidding? Because I still make a huge mess when I'm doing projects. But either way, I got the house cleaned up. And then I am going to be running to Dollar Tree and Lowe's in just a little bit. So I'll share that with you guys. But yeah, today I am just, like I said earlier, tackling things that I have been avoiding. This video was actually filmed about 2 weeks ago as well. I did want to mention that because if you've been following along, then you know I injured myself and I have been down for a week. So I'm trying to just go through all the old footage I have and just kind of make videos out of what I got. Alrighty, so while I clean, I did want to answer a very common question I got in my last vlog, or in the comments of my last vlog, and that is about the Trash to Treasure series that I shared in November. If you guys missed it, go check it out. And actually, I loved, I loved working on that series, but I truly just chose the worst time to start it. Honestly, October, November, and December for us are just the craziest time of the year. It's just so busy. We have so much going on. So yeah, ultimately I just had to make some cuts with certain content to make time for my family. I couldn't do it all. And I'm definitely learning that sometimes I put way too much on my plate and then I'm like, oh my gosh, why did I say I was going to do this and then not do it? But I will definitely be incorporating that series back into my channel at some point once I get caught up and I have more time, or whenever I start going thrifting a little bit more. And if I come across stuff that's cheap or free, don't get me wrong, y'all. I will grab it, trust me, and I will share all of it with you. Okay, so I'm currently measuring out this fan box to replace this fan in our front bathroom. So this bathroom, the fan went out, and since this is a very like tiny little space in here, we desperately need a fan, especially because it's like right off the main living space. Like you don't want it to smell like the poo out there. So I just measured out this box. You can see it's old. This has to be like the original fan or like one really old one or something. But I just measured the actual metal box itself. But I called my husband because obviously he's an electrician. He does this kind of stuff. He said that we could just replace the motor. It might be cheaper. I feel like the whole thing needs to be replaced if I'm being honest. So it's a 7.5 by 7.5. And I'm gonna go to Lowe's and see if I can find one. The weather is absolutely terrible today. Like bad. Alright, first up was Dollar Tree. I came here specifically looking for a paper calendar that had all 12 months of the year, but unfortunately they were out. But I did just take a peek around all of this stuff. I was honestly pretty impressed at all the new stuff that Dollar Tree has. I actually haven't came to this Dollar Tree in a while because of how messy it used to be. It was to the point where you could not walk down the aisles, so they've done a really great job at cleaning up. Okay, quick Dollar Tree haul. I got 2 boxes of baking soda, 2 little pots. I love these because they have a little spot where water can pour here and that way the plant can drink from the bottom. So I thought these were awesome and I love the color. So I got 2 of those, and then I got this small little magnetic planner. So they had no calendars at Dollar Tree. The lady, I asked her, I was like, do you have any more calendars? She's like, no honey, you should have came in at the beginning of the year. I'm like, ma'am. jeez. It is like, what is today's date? It's only the 9th. Like, y'all sold out of calendars that fast. Everybody's trying to plan out their life. Like me, they beat me to it. But there was no calendar. So I'll take a look at Lowe's. Sometimes they have like little displays, but who knows. But anyway, let's go get a fan for our bathroom. I know I can't be the only one who gets extremely inspired by shopping at Lowe's. I am telling you, Lowe's is like on the top #1 store I love to shop at. Not because of price or anything like that, because Lowe's can be pretty pricey at times, but there is just so many things to look at, and I feel so inspired every time I walk into Lowe's. I could come up with so many projects. To me, Lowe's is like my Hobby Lobby. I love it. Every time I come in here, I always figure out something I can work on. And sometimes I could spend hours in Lowe's just looking around because there's always something to see. And of course, as I was here, I was like, you know what, let me just scroll on down here to the trim aisle because I knew I wanted to trim out my dining room wall soon. And I wanted to share a super easy DIY project that's great for beginners. So I came to this little department right here, which I will be sharing that in an upcoming video. These are so good. Y'all remind me not to ever go to Lowe's. So I got what I needed. I went in there for the fan box, got that, and I also got a toilet bowl lid for my toilet seat because it's like really stained. I think when I was scrubbing it, I scraped too hard and it kind of like created dips, so it's just accumulated nastiness, and I got one. I'm gonna go ahead and replace that. So got a new toilet bowl lid, and then I got the fan, and then I also got some picture molding for the dining room wall. So another new project coming up. I just love me a good project, I guess. Okay, I'm back from Lowe's. I've actually been back for a while. I had some lunch, I sat down, scrolled endlessly on Instagram and YouTube for a little bit, just kind of taking a little break. But this is the fan I ended up getting for the front bathroom. Like I said earlier, Dylan will put that on when he gets home today. And put on my new toilet bowl lid that I got. Got the American Standard. Okay, this is random, but I'm gonna share it with you. So I have some lemon water boiling right now on the stove. I put a pot of water, and then I sliced up some lemon, threw some lemon in there, and also squeezed the other half of the lemon into the water. And I'm also drinking some too. I love lemon water. I drink it all the time. It's really good. But the reason I'm sharing this with you is because it's a natural cleaner. I am looking for more like natural alternative. Hold on, let's try that again. I'm looking for natural alternatives, whatever. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. To cleaning products that aren't so harsh, that don't like give me headaches and stuff. So anyway, I Googled it, it said lemon. Lemon is a bleach alternative. Ha! I said it right. So that's what I'm gonna do. Scrub our bathroom down with some lemon water, and hopefully it will smell fresh as lemons. Zoe thinks I'm nuts, but I bought her a monkey from Dollar Tree. I just bought her a dollar monkey, and hers just love it. Y'all look at her. She's so freaking cute. She's like holding it in her, like I was gonna say her hands, her little paws. You got a monkey? That's my monkey. He's my monkey. Oh, hers just love it. I didn't take the tag off. She just like cuddles with it. She really don't tear them up, which I love. The other two will destroy them immediately, but she needed one to cuddle with. She likes to cuddle with a little stuffed animal. She's so freaking cute, man. I love you. Anyway, I'm about to scrub this bathroom down. Wait, no we're not. We're gonna replace the toilet seat first because there's really no point in trying to clean the toilet if I'm gonna like take it off anyway. So this should be fairly easy. I've never replaced a toilet seat, but I'm sure we can do it. Is that better? You can see my dirty toilet. Okay, so toilet lid down. On the back of the toilet here, there's like 2 little tabs. You just like pop it up with a screwdriver. So I do know that because I know you can take this off to clean under it, because I've had to do that because it gets, if you have boys, you already know it gets full of pee. So you pop those up, and then it's like a flathead piece, and you unscrew it, but you gotta hold the back here because it's like a little thing, and you just unscrew it. What you thinking? What is Mama doing? Yuck, what do I do? Where do I go? Watch out though. Ew, whoop, I'm gonna throw up. Move, I don't want to don't let that fall. Crap, hold on. Okay, I'm back. This is actually a kitchen cleaner, but it says kills 99.9% of viruses and bacteria, so we'll be fine. Ew, that's so disgusting. Alright. Like I said earlier, I got the American Standard toilet seat. I want to say it was like 30 bucks, so not too bad. I forgot to show you the spot that I was talking about on the old toilet seat. Please tell me this will fit. Yay! Uh-oh. Okay, I have to get it. It didn't come with new screws? I was about to say. It didn't. They're just stuck here at the bottom. Alright, so these little tabs go on the back here. I guess this is just to kind of seal it from like pee getting through there. Which makes sense. Which way is this? Pop in like that. Then it came with the two little plastic tabs, and this part should unscrew from this part, right? I believe so. Yep. Okay, so see, this part right here unscrews. The toilet seat sits on here. I don't want to drop those in the toilet, so I'll set those down. But this, those two little tabs open up. I guess you just line this up like that. And then the little plastic screws go in there. And then these go up underneath the toilet back here onto that little screw. And you just screw it in. Okay. Close the tabs. Look how nice. And this is a soft close. Ha! I love it. Look how nice. It's all brand new too. Clean. Cool. Oh, that's even a soft close piece. Wow. That's the first soft close toilet seat I've ever owned. Look how cool. It's so fancy. While I'm at it though, I am going to go ahead and clean out underneath here and go ahead and utilize some of the clear bins that I got recently. So I'm going to start off by just emptying everything out, giving it a good scrub down, and then we'll reorganize everything together. Start with one clear bin, and we'll just put a couple rolls of extra toilet paper in here.
And I don't know how to start, but I still love you like I do. It breaks my heart, no text, no calls from you. Without you, could shake this up.
Now that everything has been organized and cleaned, I'm just going to put everything back. By the way, I highly recommend this little two-tier tray that has the slide-out drawers. It is really nice, great quality. I've had mine for almost 2 years now. If it's, it probably already has been 2 years. Time's flying. I don't even know when I bought it. But I loved it so much, I bought 2 for my bathroom, and I actually want to get more. I want to get one for underneath our kitchen sink. I think would be great. And I would love to get one for our medicine cabinet, because we have a corner cabinet that we keep our medicine in, and sometimes like medicine just gets like thrown behind other medicine. It's a disaster in there. I really need to reorganize that. So I thought about getting some of those for in the medicine cabinet. So we'll see. But either way, I recommend it. I'll link it below. And then here I was just pouring the hot boiling water onto the tile, scrubbing it down, and then drying it with a clean towel. And then I took another towel to like wipe the doors down. The reason why I'm using towels is because all of our hand towels were dirty. Every one of them. I didn't have not one clean, so I was like, well, I gotta use what I got. Okay, I broke a sweat cleaning the bathroom. But my grocery order just got here, so I'm gonna quickly pull all the groceries in here and show you guys a haul on the things that I got this week for grocery wise. The total ended up being $278. I got an update because they did substitute some items. So still really good deal, I think, for all the food that I got. But I'm gonna go ahead and start, excuse me, bringing everything in. What did Mom order? I got us some mint and some rosemary.
Did you dig it in the bag? There's nothing in there for you.
To make this fun and interesting, I am gonna switch it up a bit with this grocery haul and try something different. I figured why not? I'm feeling a little spunky today. First off, we got some hot dogs. We're probably gonna have chili dogs for dinner, so I got hot dogs. Jimmy Dean regular sausage. I like to make sausage gravy, or we can just do sausage patties with pancakes and bacon if we want one night for dinner. And that is where the bacon comes into play. I also got some pork chops here. We're gonna have a dinner, just like grilled pork chops. So I also got charcoal, which I'll show you guys that in a little bit. But this was $9.56 for this big pack. This will make 2 dinners for us. We usually barbecue, or not barbecue, just like grill the pork chops one night, and then the next night I will do them with mushroom gravy with some potatoes on the side. So like I said, that'll give us 2 dinners.
Got a big pack of
I almost whacked myself in the head with it, and it's so disgusting. I'm washing my hands after this, by the way, before I touch all the other groceries. But this is the boneless, skinless chicken breast. This was no price. I guess I got this for free. It was 1, 2, 3 dinners in there. I got a slab of ribs. That's our dinner plans. Just kidding, that wasn't all for dinner. We're actually having spaghetti for dinner one night, so I got spaghetti sauce. This is my favorite, the Classico. This is the fire roasted tomato and garlic. It's super good, plus you get a free cup and a lid if you want to use this as a mason jar. It's amazing. 2 in 1. But I also got some Texas toast. You will notice I did not buy ground beef. That's because we already have some in the freezer. So before I do a grocery order, I typically go through my freezer, my pantry, see what we have, to see what else I need to add to the list, and spaghetti was on the list. And here's the chili to go with the hot dogs. Here is the hot dog buns that I love. These are so good. And then of course angel hair pasta for the spaghetti. I also got 2 loaves of bread. There was a manufacturer coupon. If you bought 2, you get $2 back. So I thought that was a steal. So I went ahead and got 2. I'll freeze 1, keep 1 out. I got 2 boxes of the pastaroni. This one is the angel hair pasta, and this one is chicken and broccoli. I got 2 boxes of each. I also got creamy 4-cheese rice-a-roni. I like to buy these if we're getting kind of low, because these are perfect for quick, easy sides. I got 4 Lunchables total, 2 of the ham and American cheese, and 2 of the pizza. Pancake mix here. Bisquick is my all-time favorite. I always buy huge boxes when we get low, so that way it'll last us a while. I got some Uncrustables here. Can't go a week without coffee, so I got the Dunkin' Original Blend. This has been my go-to recently. Got that. Got a thing of bagels for the kids for breakfast. We love treats at night, so I decided to buy a bunch of these muffin mixes. So we got blueberry, chocolate chip, wild berry, strawberry cheesecake, that looks good, and banana nut. Dylan always requests something sweet to eat at night, so I got him some Fruit Loops and honey buns. He also really loves to take like cans of soup to work with him. He just likes soup, or just even here for at lunch. So I got him 2 cans of the chicken corn chowder, and then 1 can of the Campbell's chicken noodle soup. I got 2 cans of mini ravioli. I'm getting hot. I'm starting to sweat. It's hot in here. Can't make dinner without butter, so I got butter here. I got 2 packs of the tuna. Love to make these for lunch. Forgot to show these earlier, but these are more rice aroni packets, boxes, not packets. And this is the chicken flavor. We do plan on having sandwiches for lunch, so I got some just deli American cheese, roast beef, some, just kidding, I got 2 things of roast beef. String cheese. Then I got some fine green beans. These are my favorite. Pepper and onion blend here. It's upside down. This is the best one, the Great Value brand. I've tried the other one, it's not as good. Always recommend getting the Great Value brand and the pepper and onion blend. We have more fine green beans because, like I said, these are our favorite. Deluxe stir fry mix because we recently tried this and I was honestly very impressed. Of course, we don't like the little corn things, but the rest of it is super good. We are having salad for lunch, not for lunch, for dinner one night. So I did get a Caesar salad kit. And we'll just use some leftover chicken to make a Caesar salad, so that's the plan with this. And then I got some shredded lettuce. This is for sandwiches. And then I also got some deli bread. Basically just gonna make our own subs at home. All right, we're getting to the end here. This is not food related, but I needed some hand soap for the front bathroom, so I got this one. Got a big box of Slim Jims. My son's obsessed with these. He eats like 5 Slim Jims at a time. Like, they're super good. I'm totally joking, by the way. Cheez-Its, because everybody needs a good snack every now and then. I also got some aloe. So, not aloe. Some shaving cream in the soothing aloe. So the plan for this was originally to use this on the bathroom floor because I heard that if you spray shaving cream all over the grout, it kind of like suds up and pulls all the nastiness out of the grout. And I was thinking maybe that's what the smell was. But like I said, I think I figured out that it was just stale cologne smell, like stuck on everything. But if it doesn't go away, I'll try this on the floor and see how it does. I also got lemons. I got 3 total. I got some bananas. I did get a grapefruit as well. I just threw it in the little fruit bowl already. Last up, I got my husband his French vanilla creamer. Got him some Mountain Dew. I also grabbed some Dr. Pepper. And last up, we got some Downy Light Ocean Mist scent beads and then some charcoal. And that is all for my grocery haul. Okay, I have about 20 minutes before I have to leave to go grab the kids from school. So what I'm gonna do is film a couple Instagram reels. I have been working on my Instagram page a little bit more recently, just trying to branch out a little bit and expand my social media presence, I guess you could call it. I even started a TikTok. TikTok is so confusing to me. Like, I am not quite there. I've accidentally uploaded a couple videos and then deleted them right away because I messed up. It's been a struggle. I'm still learning, but I have been trying to grow my Instagram page a little bit more and just kind of, you know, like I said, branch out, have another stream of income coming in. So I'm working towards that now. My Instagram just hit 20K and I just wanted to thank you guys so much for coming over and following me there. I really appreciate it. Everything you see there, you do see here as well, so don't worry. Like I said, I'm not going anywhere. YouTube is my happy place. This is my job. This is what I love. I am extremely grateful and I feel so lucky to have the job that I have. So trust me, not going anywhere on YouTube. I'll be here as long as y'all are watching. But yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna clean up the dining room and film some Instagram reels. I'll show you guys like some behind the scenes of that. Alright, so I just turned off the light, and typically I would film with bright light, but for this particular Instagram reel, I want to show like the moody side of my dining room. So I'm going to make a quick reel, just a quick video clip of the dining room. So like from this position here, so you can see the fireplace and stuff in the background because I love the way it looks in the mirror. And the point of this reel is just to show that my home is filled with thrifted finds and you don't have to spend a fortune to have a beautiful home. So that is the goal for this reel. And I'm trying to target my thrifters and my budget-friendly shoppers. That's the target or the targeted audience I'm looking for on Instagram. So that's the kind of reels I'm trying to make are targeted towards that audience. So anyway, let me go ahead and film. Okay, I think I got the video. Alright, so a couple hours later, I started dinner really early. So my husband was still at work and I just wanted to get a head start on this because I've noticed that obviously with having children and picking them up from school and stuff, it gets chaotic in the afternoons. A lot of times I feel like we're like struggling to get everything done because there's just not enough time. So I decided to get started on dinner early, and I'm going to be making a chicken, cheese, rice, and broccoli bake is basically what I'm making. So I took some leftover broccoli that we had. I went ahead and just cooked the rest of what was in the bag, and I am going to cook everything separate and then combine it all together and finish it in the oven, just because I was trying to get it done a little faster. If I wasn't trying to hurry, I would have just combined it all into the pan and cooked it all together as like a bake dish. But I just, like I said, I cooked it separate and then combined it all together. So you'll see what I'm talking about. So first I got my broccoli boiling. Then I'm going to get started on the rice-a-roni. I just followed the directions on the rice box. And this rice-a-roni takes a while to cook all the way through. So that was another reason why I wanted to go ahead and cook it separate from everything else. Also, I wanted to point out that clock on my stove is never right. So please, if you ever watch my videos and you hear me say a time, just trust that I'm not lying. The sun is still shining in, as you can see from like the window. And here, it gets dark at like 6:30. So that clearly isn't right. But anyway, I got a cast iron skillet going on the stove, and I just was trying to heat it up a little bit so that way I could cook the chicken breasts. So what I took was 2 large like chicken breasts, the ones that I got in my grocery order. I cut them in half to make 4 pieces total. And then it also is nice when you cut them in half because it cooks a lot faster, and I feel like it's just like an even, it cooks evenly when you have a thinner chicken breast than like a huge chicken breast. And I don't know. I'm weird with chicken. I just want to make sure that it is well done. I don't want it to be like dry, but... So, quick random story. We went out to dinner with our neighbors one night. Oh my gosh, this is so disgusting. Like when, whenever you sit down at dinner and you're having a conversation with your friends and you're just like enjoying yourself, you don't really pay attention to your food like you would if you're just like observing it a little bit more. Well, it was Carrabba's, by the way. I ordered the trio where you get like 3 different types of chicken, and one of the chicken breasts was not fully cooked, you guys, but it was like covered in sauce, and I didn't notice it because I just was eating it. And I told my husband, I'm like, it just has a weird texture. It's good. It just tastes like a weird texture. Y'all, I'm about to throw up. It was not done. I finally cut into the center, and I realized like it was still raw. Y'all, it was so disgusting. I felt sick to my stomach. I was like, I'm never eating here again. Obviously, we called the manager over. They gave me my whole meal for free, and then actually replaced it for me to take it to go. And I didn't even eat it. I appreciated them trying to fix it, and I understand mistakes happen, especially it was packed in there. We had a big party, so I totally understand that, stuff happens. But raw chicken, you better burn it next time. By the way, I did want to mention, I did season the chicken. I just kind of seasoned it off camera for the one side, and then when I put the, seasoned side down into the pan, I seasoned the other side while it's in the pan. And I used onion, garlic powder, a little bit of Creole seasoning, salt, and pepper, because that's what we had for seasonings. I didn't realize that we were out when I did my grocery order, so I added seasonings to the next order. All right. So my chicken done, rice is done, and the broccoli is almost done. I got some cheese over here, and I'm basically going to add everything to this pan and bake it with cheese. But first I need to drain the broccoli, so I'm gonna grab my strainer. So I'm only putting 2 chicken breasts in here, one for my husband and I, because the kids are not gonna eat this. Alright, so I'm going to start off by adding the broccoli first, and then I added some mayonnaise to the broccoli and some cheese. So basically this is like a broccoli casserole with chicken and rice added to it, is kind of how I made it. I love making your broccoli casserole every Christmas and Thanksgiving. I always make one, and I knew that adding the mayonnaise and cheese was gonna just make it next level. I don't know, it just does something to it. So I then added a couple spoonfuls of rice, stirred that all together. And then I added my chicken breasts to each side, and then I topped it with cheese, and then I finished it off in the oven until it was fully cooked and had like a golden brown, kind of like a little crust on it. Alright, and this is how it turned out. As you can see, it's just like cheesy broccoli chicken goodness. And there was rice in there too to make it a little bit more filling. So I did go ahead and add Dylan's. I'm making Dylan's plate first, and then I'll make my plate. And the kids, in case you're curious, I know if y'all have picky eaters, you can totally relate to this. they just had chicken, rice, and broccoli on the side. So they don't like it all combined together. They like all their food separate, which I understand. I've been a kid too. And heck, even sometimes I don't like all my food mixed together either. So that's how they ate theirs, but Dylan and I ate ours as kind of like a little casserole dish. Hi y'all. So I didn't end up closing out the vlog. So this is like kind of weird. Hi, it's like a few days later. But basically, whenever I'm filming videos, I batch film. I have multiple videos going at one time. And so if something ever happens, all of the videos that I've been working on don't end right because I can't finish them. And that's basically what is happening with this video now. I ended up falling and hurting my knee pretty bad. And so just a quick backstory on that. If you've already heard the story and it's repetitive, please just skip ahead. But I was working on my mailbox project, which I already shared if you want to check it out. I tripped and fell and landed on my right knee. I skinned it pretty bad, and all my weight landed on my right knee because my hands were full when I tripped and fell. So that sucked. It started bleeding. I came inside, cleaned it up, went outside and finished up my job because I was like, I'm getting this mailbox done. Well, obviously as work went on and as the adrenaline, kind of wore off, it started to get pretty painful. I ended up in bed for 2 days, and then by the second day, my pain level was like a solid 8 out of 10, 10 being worse. Like, I cried. I was shaking because the pain was so bad. I literally, by the time I got out of the shower that night and got in bed, I ended up calling my husband, who was on the back porch smoking a cigarette. I was like, look, I need you in here now. Like, I literally can't take the pain anymore. And so the next morning, actually the next day, I woke up and I felt a little better, and I thought, okay, maybe it's just really sore and healing, but it was still red and inflamed, and I knew something wasn't right. So I went to the urgent care. Turned out I did have an infection. I had an x-ray done that showed no breaks, so that was good. So it had to have been the infection that was causing all the pain and the swelling. So I started my antibiotics on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, on antibiotics. Tuesday, I'm still in a lot of pain, and actually Tuesday was yesterday, today's Wednesday. I went to urgent care and they said they didn't do MRIs because I thought maybe I tore something, so I wanted to get a better imaging done on it, and they didn't do them. So I was trying to avoid going to the ER, so I just decided to wait for my doctor's appointment. That was today. Went to my doctor's appointment, and she believes that the medication that was prescribed from urgent care was not the proper medication to help my knee and the skin infection I had. I have what is called cellulitis or cellulitis. I think it's cellulitis. It's basically a skin infection, like a staph infection, and it's actually pretty common if you get skinned on your knee or on your legs in general. So that's what I ended up getting. It's a very painful infection, but something is still going on because all the redness and swelling is gone, but deep inside it just hurts so bad. Any movement at all, it's just like this bone, like stabbing pain. It's so hard to describe. And then also the wound itself actually looked really disgusting this morning. I thought about including pictures, but I'm gonna save that. I don't know. I know some people have like really weak stomachs, or sometimes people put me on their TV, and I really hate for like your little one to walk by and see something like that on the TV. So I'm just not gonna share, but just trust me when I tell you it looked pretty disgusting this morning. I sent it to my husband, my sister-in-law, and my mom, and all three were like, yeah, that doesn't look good. Go to the hospital. So yeah, I went this morning to like I said, to my doctor's office, got it checked out. She agreed it didn't look right. But thankfully it already scabbed back over again, so it's not like open. And they wrapped it real good for me. She did prescribe some new medication, and I got lots of ointment. She gave me like a whole pack of like antibiotic salve to put on it. And definitely gonna keep it wrapped up and as clean as I possibly can. Sucks that this happened, but she told me no walking, and I can walk, but no crazy activities, to rest as much as I can. So I'm gonna listen. This is my kneecap, and I need my knee. Obviously, I'm a very active person, and I'm trying to do everything I absolutely can to keep my knee in healthy shape. So I'm listening to her orders. And it really sucks because today was the first day in a long time that my daughter and my son's school called to ask if I wanted to volunteer, and I was so excited. So excited that I was about to tough it out. Yeah, I am gonna take it easy. And I did tell the school though, I was like, look, I really want to volunteer in the future though, so please let me know when you're available. And like, you need volunteers because I would love to help out. And she's like, I'll definitely keep you in mind. She's probably never gonna call again after that. I'm like, oh, I got hurt, you know. And heck, my doctor, she's so sweet. I love my doctor. But she was like, girl, give me the rundown, what happened? I'm like, I tripped and fell. And she's like, on what? And just like trying to describe what happened is funny. And then she had a, what do they call it? A resident there, like assisting or whatever. And she couldn't help but giggle. And I was like, I was working on my mailbox. And she's like, well, did you finish the mailbox? And I'm like, I did. I didn't finish it completely, but the mailbox is built. So that is a win. I was like, I was determined to get my mailbox done that day. But anyway, all that to say, this video is pretty much over. I don't know what else to share, and where I don't know what else to share. I feel like I'm lost right now because I'm like, what am I supposed to film? What can I film when you have a hurt knee? Yeah, I hope to see you guys as soon as possible. Finishing up my mailbox. It's still not done. Dylan did offer to help me. I'm like, you know, I could really use your help staining it and putting this stuff on. So he might help me do that. If he does, I'll film it and it'll just be like a short video. So unfortunately, I think videos kind of moving forward until I'm fully healed might be a little shorter. But we'll see. In my last video, I asked you guys to leave like a paint emoji down below in the comments just to kind of help boost engagement, and that's your way of saying hi and like I can see that you're watching. I really appreciate it so much. It truly helps my channel out. Engagement is such a big thing when it comes to YouTube. It's free to do. Comments are free. Giving thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you feel. Any type of engagement is engagement, so I appreciate it so very much. And I hope that you have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, y'all.